Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD, and thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and to hit that bell after you have subscribed. Well, I'm back with some more news update of what has happened to a Bronx man. I got some sad news of what has happened. It appears that a Bronx guy, he actually went down to Colombia with a group of friends. Seems like he got into it with his girlfriend, and basically that the rest of the night, no one was able to see him. He was found about several miles away from the original hotel, dead. So this goes to what I've been telling you guys, of course, about the fact that Colombia is always been a dangerous place. His parents were urging him not to go out there. Because they already know how dangerous it can be. There has always been this stigma associated with Colombia as far as how dangerous it's been. And you know, I've known this for a long time. This has always been the fact of what's been going on with Colombia. And of course, a lot of people are going out there now, and now they're reporting about the druggings and the robbery and things like that. And it's like, this is kind of the things I already knew what was going on with Colombia, and I knew that things were going to get worse because of the full lockdown. But Colombia, it might be paradise for us, which it is. You know, I know it's paradise, but I know that Colombia ain't nothing sweet. It isn't always milk and honey of being sweet, because you still got to protect yourself while you're there. You know, even the locals know that. They know that, you know, if you get caught slipping, it's a wrap for you. You're going to get robbed. Things are going to happen. Same thing happened to my mother-in-law. She just recently got robbed again, probably like on the third time that I known that she got robbed. You know, and it's just stuff like this that just happens. You know, they will rob their own people. They will rob gringos. They will rob whoever they can, because, you know, it is what it is. You know, people are hungry. So without any further ado, let's jump into this. I'm gonna play the video clip for you guys so you guys can see exactly what has happened, because this is actually a sad story, and I want to be sure that, you know, you guys get a chance to see what has happened.
A Bronx mother tonight mourning the death of her beloved son. 31-year-old Felix Jose Almanzar Jimenez was reported missing by his family while he was vacationing in Colombia. And now they are dealing with the devastating news that his body was found. His death now classified as a homicide by Colombian police. And News 12's Carmen Grant spoke with the victim's family in this News 12 exclusive.
Every morning, Francisco Torres and his wife Diana would get a call from their 31-year-old son, Felix Jose Almanzar Jimenez.
Every morning at 7 o'clock, that phone would ring.
Today, his parents didn't get their routine wake-up greeting from him. Instead, they spent Thursday delivering the devastating news that their son's body was found.
Never expect your son going on vacation and not coming back.
Felix Jose was vacationing in Colombia with his girlfriend and a group of 9 friends. His third day in the country, his family reported him missing once they learned that the 31-year-old didn't return to his hotel room after getting into a fight with his girlfriend early Saturday morning. They say his body was found in another hotel 3 miles away from where he was staying.
They took all his jewelry, you know, his money, of course, and they put a fake ID in his pocket.
Torres tells News 12 that his stepson was identified through his tattoos. He says this was the first time Jimenez vacationed in Colombia. He believes the Bronxite may have crossed paths with the wrong people.
You're an American citizen, of course. They know that you're not from there. And he was vulnerable.
His parents say they tried to convince their son not to go to Colombia because they feel the country is dangerous. But they say Jimenez shrugged off their concerns because of the cheap flight. His mother devastated over the loss of her oldest son.
Yo me siento muy mal.
Demasiado. Sad.
Yo no tengo palabras.
She doesn't have any words to express.
The Bronx family is now working with the Colombian police and the Embassy of Colombia in New York to obtain surveillance footage from the hotel where Jimenez's body was found. As the Jimenez family searches for answers, they say their main focus right now is to get Felix Jose's body back here to the Bronx, where they can bury him and say their final goodbyes. Reporting from East 157th Street, Carmen Grant, News 12.
So here's the actual article from where it came from. It says Bronx native found dead in Colombia. Family tries to convince him to stay. So they're you know, of course, from what you read, I mean, from what you heard, they're basically convincing him not to go because they knew how how crazy it is in Colombia. Well, I want to also show you guys the fact that right here, just from this one part here, it says right here, the 31-year-old was vacationing in Colombia with his girlfriend and a group of 9 friends. On his 3rd day in the country, his family reported him missing once they learned that he didn't return to his hotel room after getting into a fight with his girlfriend early Saturday morning. So it also says here, they say his body was found in another hotel 3 miles away from where he was staying. So they definitely took him away from where he was at. But basically, this is kind of, I want to give you guys this this one thing I want to say about traveling, especially whenever you travel with a woman. You want to make sure that you know that woman really well, especially taking on trips such as this. Knocking on wood, whatever, that all the women that I've taken from the United States on trips, we've never had any bad experience that we will start arguing and fighting and we'll have to leave each other. You know, so this was back in the day when I used to date, you know, American women, whatever. Now, of course, you guys know that, you know, I don't only deal with, you know, my wife that I have in Colombia, whatever. But nonetheless, like I said, you know, you got to be careful because situations like this could get you in a bad situation because, you know, there's a lot of toxic women in the United States. I'm not saying all of them, but I'm just saying that there is a good amount that are toxic, and you don't want to take that on your vacation, your trip to a place that you're not really familiar with. And then, of course, because of the fact that you guys get into an argument, you want to walk away to avoid the stress and the stuff that's going on. And look what happened. He ends up dead because he's not familiar with his situation in Colombia, as well as taking someone who is kind of, I would probably say, immature, because if you're on a trip, on a vacation, the last thing you want to do is argue. I'm on vacation. I'm not about to sit here and argue with you. I want to enjoy life while I'm here. So if she cannot be free, can't be on the same page as you, I would suggest for you not to even take her on any vacation trips. You're going to have to do a solo trip or go with your boys or something like that. Well, that's all I have about this whole subject. This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that bell, and I'm out.